Hello, my name is Paul Kruger. I'm a resident of Sherwood Park. I've been in Sherwood Park for 11 and a half years. I was born in Calgary, Alberta. I was born to a family of all boys, and I'm the seventh son, and born and raised in Alberta and part of British Columbia. I have a beautiful wife and 5 beautiful daughters. We live here in Sherwood Park, and I'm currently a general manager for an inspection company in the oil and gas industry. As an Elk Island Public School trustee, one of the things that motivates me is I've had 5 daughters, and they've all attended the public school system. I still got 3 daughters in the public school system. I'm an active member of the community. I'm involved in municipal elections. I want to be involved in the lives of my daughters. And I think it's important that as citizens that we stand up and we fight for things that we believe are right. And I've always wanted to participate or volunteer my time to help things in my community to be better. What motivates me is I can take my talents and my time, and I believe I can make a difference, and I can stand up and make a difference, and I'll fight for the things that I believe in. The 2 biggest issues that I see facing Elk Island Public Schools, number 1, bullying. I think it's a serious thing. We've experienced that in our own home. I've had friends that have experienced that, and they've talked about it. After I made the decision to run for Elk Island Public School trustee, I've had people come up to me, and one of their concerns is around bullying and what can be done about it. It seems like there's a common theme that I hear with these people, and the theme is we've got a problem. We think we report it to the right people, but then we feel like nothing happens. And it is frustrating. It's frustrating for a family to go through that. And I know our family has experienced that in the past. And so I believe things that I can do about it is establishing proper processes and following through on processes and getting measurements and following through on measurements and corrective action plans. The second thing that I want to talk about, and I think is an issue, is classroom size, so teacher to student ratio. Every time that a budget changes, I think it's easy to say, okay, let's cut some more teachers. Let's give it there and we can cut it there. And what happens, it's sort of like, let's just pour more and more on, and these classroom sizes, the bigger and bigger the classroom sizes get, the less attention teachers can pay to the students. And it really starts to erode at the whole educational process. So, and what can be done about that is standing up at budget time and setting some guidelines that say, okay, here's the ratio that's acceptable. This is what works. And listening to the teachers and say what works for you, and listening to the parents, and then fighting for that and staying true to that. Advocating and really supporting the public school and the Elk Island Public School District. It is part of what you get, I guess, if you're going to be on the Board of Trustees. A little more than that, I believe that with the role also comes sort of a championship role. So if you're going to make a difference and you truly believe in what you're supporting and what you're running, and as a board, if you have decisions that you make, you've got to champion that. And to champion that, I believe that goes from a board to school teachers and school districts, as well as to parents. And maybe a little bit of a sales role there, but to be a champion, a true champion, means you wholeheartedly take your decisions, and then you help implement those decisions through sort of a coaching method and working with people. So the relationship with the people in the public, really, the school board trustees should have a very open relationship with the community. You know, as I mentioned earlier in sort of the discussion we had around bullying, it's very important that a good communication line is established. I think in business, when I've been around business, that's been one of the biggest things. When people stop talking and policies are developed and they're put out, policies or procedures, and we just force policy and procedure out, they're never successful. If there's open communication and there's open input from all parties involved, I've always seen successful results. If everybody has a stake or a say in what's happening, and we can develop good procedure and we can develop good process and policy, it's always been successful if communication's maintained. And so to do that, I really think, you know, visiting schools and being there on site to see what's happening, visiting with parents, with concerned parents and that have concerns, and other community events. If you're there and if you're involved and you listen, you'll be successful and you can make a difference, and there we have it.